Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all good? I hope so. Y'all, let's get into this little rundown, baby, just in case you missed it. So, Master P is having his birthday bash May 15th in Hampton, Virginia. So, he says, Master P and friends. If you can't make it and you just want to show love, he said you can make a donation to his Team Hope Foundation. And if you go on his IG page, click the link in his bio and it'll take you right over to his foundation. But if you want to come party, have a good time with them No Limit Soldiers, go on over there to Ticketmaster. So the birthday bash again is May 15th in Hampton, Virginia. And since we on this music thing, if you like Jamal Roberts, you know he was the winner of American Idol. He has a new song coming out called Perfect for Me, and it's coming out this Friday. And he showed a snippet of the music video, and the love interest in the music video is April Jones. So if you like Jamal Roberts, go ahead and turn on your notifications so that you can catch his new song and the video when it comes out this Friday, okay? And I watched the TRU podcast, and the guest was Monique Jackson. And if you watched the TO show back in the day, you know who Monique and Keita are, right? So they got into the story about what happened at the BET Awards with Rick James. So according to Monique, whenever you see the cameras turn to certain seats, that's called the camera chair. So at this particular time, they needed to get Ludacris to a certain seat. She said she can't remember if he was about to perform, present somebody, or if he was about to get an award. But they knew that they needed to get him to that seat. So Keita was the one to take him where he needed to be, only to get there and Rick James was in the seat. And she said, you know how Keita is, she kind of quiet, very like do things by the book, kind of, what did she call her? She said, like a goody two shoes. And she was like, well, excuse me, Mr. Slick Rick, sir, we need this seat. And she said that's where she messed up at. Because she said anybody that's in hip hop know who Slick Rick is. But she called him Mr. Slick Rick. And that's Rick James. She said, I don't know if she heard him call himself that in a song or something. I don't know what happened. But what we do know is that Rick didn't take kindly to it. So when Rick got up on that stage and said to that girl in the back, no matter who you thought I was, I'm Rick James, bitch. I'm like, what? And when I saw that, I was like, what happened? Who is the girl in the back? Where's she at? What she look like? What did she do to him? I was yesterday years old when I realized that the girl in the back was Keita. That is crazy. Did y'all know that he was talking about Keita? And did y'all watch the TO show back in the day? And you know, so Monique has been in this business for a very long time. She has worked with a lot of different people. And when it comes to the TO show, she said that the NFL really didn't want T.O. to do that show because, you know, back then people really didn't think too kindly of reality TV. But, you know, they explained why they wanted to do it. They got a chance to do it. But when they decided to say, you know what, I think this should be the end, is when they wanted to bring in the baby mamas and make it kind of messy, even though T.O. didn't have a problem with it because he felt like, I'm giving y'all all this money, I'm doing this and that, I don't have a problem. If they want to fight, let's fight. But Monique didn't see it that way. She said, we didn't build you up to have your image to look a certain way, and we are not about to do this. She said sometimes you got to walk away with your integrity. Integrity is sometimes better than money. So she said that was the reason why the T.O. show ended. And then, child, last but not least, the American Reality Television Awards, they have been announcing winners all April. And in the category of Outstanding Recurring Cast, the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast won that category. And I think they went up against what's the name of it? Jersey Shore. They went up against Jersey Shore, Bell Collective, 1,000 Pound Life, and somebody else. And it was the Scots who were the ones to come that did the little acceptance speech. Like, it was, I guess, like via Zoom. But yeah, Love and Marriage Huntsville, the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville won their American Reality Television Award for Outstanding Recurring Cast. And don't forget, Master P having his birthday bash May 15th, Hampton, Virginia. Jamal Roberts has a new song coming out this Friday. The girl in the back is Keita, which I never knew. But yeah, y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to y'all later.